Yes, brothers and sisters, hope everybody's well. Welcome back to Castle Christie. Sending love, light and blessings to everybody. I thought I'd come on briefly and talk about this Usyk Tyson Fury fight that's not taking place anymore. First of all, the cut that's postponed the fight. I think it's a little bit suspect. There's no doubt about it that he's being cut. You know, to be cut in that position, in that place, you know, this near to a fight, whilst wearing headgear, it does happen. You know, don't get me wrong, it does happen, but chances are very slim, you know, at this level. It very rarely happens. You know, from the sparring that I watched, didn't look like that particular clip, what we've seen, was the reason for him being cut. I'm not saying it wasn't, it's just my opinion. It just didn't look right. You know, it just didn't look right. He's definitely cut and the fight's definitely not happening. That's all we need to know, you know. Now, that fight, I think, obviously goes one of two ways. Obviously, Danny. But I think if Big Fury presses him and tries to stick it on him and goes forward on the front foot looking to apply pressure and power like he did in the last two Deontay Wilder fights, I think it's a mistake. I don't think he wins that fight if that's his approach, if that's his tactics. Usyk has had the best of the best trying to do that to him right through his amateur career, you know, as an Olympian and in the pros. That's when he's at his best, on the back foot. You know, look what he done to AJ, just shuffling around, just changing angles, just dink, dink and away, making you miss, making you pay. He's like the Lomachenko of the heavyweights, you know. You can't really compete with him on the back foot. When he's going on the back foot and you're charging at him, he's seen that his whole career. He's a master at getting out the way and letting people come. No matter how big and powerful they are, I think he can deal with them all in those circumstances. I think Fury's best chance of victory, I know Fury hits harder and he's probably got the puncher's chance. I just don't think he's as eloquent with his movement and his angles and his subtleties. You know, Usyk, I think, has got a better skill set. That's my opinion. I'm a massive Tyson Fury fan and I want Tyson Fury to win. But in my opinion, his best chance of victory is maybe doing something what the armchair fan doesn't want to see. You know, go back to, let's say, how we won the Klitschko fight. All right, not everyone wants to watch a fight like that, but the boxing purists can appreciate it. You know, do to Usyk what Usyk does to everybody else. Let him come. Be patient. So what if you've got half a dozen inactive rounds? All you've got to do is win the exchanges. That's all you've got to do is win the exchanges and get rounds in the bank. You know, that's what you've got to do. That's how I think a smart fighter beats Usyk. Gunning at him and throwing the kitchen sink at him, I don't think that's going to beat him. I don't think that's going to get him out of there. That's my opinion. I think Fury needs to go back to what he used to do. A lot of movement, a lot of feints, a lot of twitching. You know, a lot of trying to draw a shot out of them and counter them and move. You know, I think that's Tyson Fury's best keys to victory in this fight. That's just my opinion. And obviously I want Tyson Fury to win. And I would love to see Tyson Fury knock him out emphatically. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Usyk's too slick, too smart. All the little subtleties and adjustments and angles, I just think he's too good at getting out the way if you're going to throw it at him and stick it on him. I think Fury beats him by doing to Usyk what Usyk does to everybody else. Let them come. Be patient. If there's inactive rounds and there's not a lot happening, so what? All you've got to do is win the exchanges to win the rounds, to win the fight. So that's how I see that fight going, or that's how I would like to see it going for Fury to get the victory. Obviously, if it's an all-out action affair and it's a shootout, you know, that would be brilliant for the fans. I just think Usyk, you know, comes out on top in those exchanges. That's just my honest opinion, you know. Anyway, there we go, brothers and sisters. Bye-bye for now. Ciao.